So Tamashii Nations have shown off the package look of both the SH Figuarts Trunks and Vegeta for the upcoming releases this month. No surprises here for the box, it is pretty standard, but the closer the release the more exciting it is, as it's possibly the best versions yet, especially Trunks since we haven't seen it in a while. And in terms of the new announcements, they will be releasing Android 19. First time we see this in the SHF form, and it's got to the point now whether it's a re-release or the very few characters yet to be made. And in terms of this April for the SH Figuarts releases, the major release will be the Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen, and the other one being Black Adam. And at the time of the Black Adam release, of course, it was meant to be the revival of the DCEU, but a lot has happened and they're going in a new direction. So after this, it could be the final figure for this old DC. Maybe we'll get the Flashlight movies, but after that it could all be the new stuff. And in terms of Hasbro, they have announced the Across the Spider-Verse line, and all of them look good in terms of the packaging, but out of it I'm not too sure compared to the first releases. Now Miles Morales looks to be improved, but both Peter B and Gwen Stacy don't look as good and exciting as the previous ones. The interesting character releases for me is the Spider-Man 2099, which looks very animated, and the other one being Spider-Punk, which looks to be the best out of the bunch. But the main announcement for them is the Cyborg Spider-Woman, which looks incredible and is certainly the standout from this line. They've also announced two other figures from the line, which is new to the movie, so we'll have to wait and see, especially as it's not too exciting until we've seen the film. Now staying on Marvel Legends, the Game Reverse line, they will be releasing the Miles Morales from Spider-Man 2, which looks cool of course with those effects and the accessory of the cat. And to celebrate 60 years of Avengers, the first Iron Man comic look will be released, the silver color look, the classic look of course, and there's possibly more to come from this line. As for other figures, there's also going to be a Diamond Select Apocalypse, as well as Kato from Green Hornet, which of course is played by Bruce Lee. And fun fact, one of the episodes of the Batman 60s TV show did feature Kato fighting Robin. And Medicom Mayfex, some latest announcements have given us a Star Wars Mandalorian with Bo Kate and Kryze, and a teaser of the John Wick Chapter 4 line will be coming soon, which I spoke about in my last video. And to round off the news, McFarlane Toys have released the Flash movie figures, of course, right in time before the release of the film. So we will get a huge line with the Flash, Batman 1989, Batman from DCEU, Supergirl, as well as the alternative looks of Flash with his Batman suit and Dark Flash. Statues will also be released, which will include the Unmasked 89 Batman, which is a very good sculpt, and interestingly to see that Batman will be removing his cowl unlike ripping it off in Returns. But for me, the main releases will be the vehicles. The Batmobile, the classic 89 car, will be making a return, and this one is certainly going to be high in demand, and especially as you can also put a Batman figure inside. And there's also going to be the Batwing as well as the Batcycle, which will both feature in the film, and it will be interesting to see those. And finally, Mezco 112 have released their Batman 1989 after the 3-year wait, and this is probably also due to the Flash movie coming out and with the new suit, so they had to push this out as soon as possible. And I think it does look good as a figure overall with the sculpts. There still needs to be improvements, but I think it did come out alright. So that was just some quick thoughts on the recent toy news. If you enjoyed this video, stay tuned for more. Also in the meantime, check out the links in the description below, and thanks for watching.